Good morning. My name is Megan Edwards of Focus Communications. Joining me today is DevvStream CEO Sunny Trinh. Sunny, welcome back to the show. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Megan, and it's great to be back on the show and chatting with you again. So thank you.
You're welcome. For those new to DevvStream, could you provide a brief overview of the company for our listeners?
Yeah, absolutely, Megan. So DevvStream is a player in the carbon credit market, along with other environmental credits. We focus on technology-based projects and invest in them in exchange for the carbon credit rights. So these include projects in renewable energy, energy efficiency, emissions avoidance, and emission capture and sequestration. We also provide consultative services to companies that are looking to generate and monetize carbon credits through their projects as well.
And this week, the company had news on your latest carbon credit investment, with this one focused around leaking oil and gas wells. Could you run us through this release and the significance of this investment for DevvStream?
Yeah, I would be happy to, Megan. We're very excited to partner with a company called TS-Nano, and they have an incredibly advanced sealant technology that targets the reduction of methane emissions from oil and gas wellbores. So their nano-based sealant is specifically engineered to seal cracks less than 30 microns in size. So this is about half the diameter of the average person's hair, so very, very small. So we're investing $1.25 million in exchange for the carbon credit rights for capping these wellbores. We feel this is extremely important, not only for DevvStream and for TS-Nano, but also our fight against climate change. These wellbores that we'll be capping with TS-Nano, they're a major source of methane emissions. And for those that aren't familiar with methane, it's responsible for roughly 30% of the increase in global temperatures since the pre-industrial era. Take a guess at how many times more potent methane is at trapping heat than carbon dioxide. It's up to 80 times more potent than CO2 over the first 20 years. So it's still extremely potent. Carbon dioxide, in general, the carbon dioxide emissions has received most of the blame for the global warming, but we can't forget about other gases like methane. And so that's why we're adding the focus on it as well too.
And this is a significant opportunity when you look at the scale of the oil and gas sector in North America alone. Do you see this area being a focus for the company in the near term, or another piece of the pie to a larger DevvStream vision?
Yeah, so Megan, first of all, you are correct in saying that this is a significant opportunity, and not just for DevvStream and TS-Nano, but also to make a big impact on our fight against climate change. So there's more than 3 million in the US and more than 225,000 abandoned oil wellbores in Canada. And some of these wells are also in populated areas, causing harm to people in the local communities. Long-term effects from methane exposure and poisoning include cardiovascular, respiratory, and neurological problems, along with development of epilepsy, pneumonia, heart problems, memory loss, and depression. So you see how bad this is, right? Yeah. So you could say that this is a massive problem. And at the same time, it's a massive opportunity for us as well. If anything, I mean, it's probably too massive, because if you take a look at, with 3 million abandoned oil wells in the US alone, even if we had $1 billion today, we still wouldn't be able to cap a small fraction of this number. However, through our analysis, we were able to find that 96% of the emissions came from the top 10% emitters. So this is where we will focus our efforts. And our team already has started. We have an initial list of over 800 wells that we're analyzing right now to really start looking for those super emitters. And then to answer your question on where DevvStream will be focusing, well, in general, we're looking for partners and technologies that will have the greatest impact and find ways to help them to really market, get to market faster and really grow. So this investment in partnership with TS-Nano is just another piece of what we hope will be a very large and impactful pie.
And last question for you, Sunny. What can investors and interested parties expect from DevvStream in the upcoming months?
Yeah, we're currently talking to and evaluating a long list of potential projects, and also looking at some pretty important major partnerships as well too. So I'd say in the upcoming months, you should expect to hear about some exciting new projects that we'll be working with and financing, and then also a wide range of partnerships that, again, hopefully will create a big impact.
Thanks again for coming on today and giving us more details. We'll have you back on soon for sure. Have a great day.
Thank you for having me, Megan. And again, it's always a pleasure chatting with you.